Now we're going to make some HTTP requests. Woo! Every application that is worth really anything is going to be interacting with a backend or doing some sort of async work, and that is a side effect. So we use useEffect to do this. So I give you a little bit of background and you can explore that. I explain one of the gotchas that you have with useEffect, so feel free to read through that. I'd show you how I typically write my useEffects that are doing async stuff, but you can write it however you want to. If you're a big fan of async await, then just make sure you do it this way. And for the exercise, we're going to be making a request to a backend that will give us Pokemon data. So if we go up here and look at the final version, then here you can look at Pikachu, and you can type in Mewtwo and Ditto, and that will just load you the information for that Pokemon. And because I didn't think that everybody would know all of the Pokemon that they could type in here, and because typing is kind of boring, then I also added these as examples, which are actually buttons that you can click on to load that particular Pokemon. So you don't actually have to type in here. The only part that you're going to be working on is this part, which is the area that actually makes the request. So that's this Pokemon info function component. The rest of it is all kind of abstracted away for you. And we also have this Pokemon data view, which is the part that actually shows the Pokemon information. So all you're responsible for is the part to actually make the request to get the Pokemon information. There's a bunch of extra credit in this one as well for handling errors and using a status to avoid an isLoading boolean. That's going to be kind of a fun one. And storing the state in an object, just to kind of explore the difference between storing multiple elements of state and storing a single one. So that one's kind of interesting. I think you'll enjoy that. And using error boundaries. So this is a new type of component. And specifically, an error boundary has to be a class component. So this will be maybe a little bit new, but it's literally the only class component you should ever have to write. And maybe in the future, the React team will give us another way to create error boundaries without having to use classes. So have fun with these, and I'll see you on the other side of the exercise.